All right, so I got one from a local brewery, Hops and Grain. They're very nice, beautiful beers. They do have the really nice, strong IPAs. They have nice, funky ones. They do a couple sours. They have all, like, if you're just looking in general, they have a good variety of beers. Most on average, you're gonna have a couple lagers, a couple IPAs, a couple pales, you know, a couple sours now. Sours are really picking up, so every little brewery is starting to have one in rotation. So you won't be disappointed. There's plenty to choose from. They do the local ones. Forgot which one it was. There was one that, like when they have like the forest fires and they want to raise money, they share a recipe and all the breweries get along and they have someone look over it and they all brew the same beer and all the proceeds go to helping people out. So always keep an eye on that. That's something that I learned a couple years ago. I forget to mention. So you can ask them if they have that. So there's a main thing going on and people need help. You can see if they're supporting it. Sierra Nevada is very big on it. They did one for the fires in California. There was another one going on for something else. I don't remember. That's very bad. But on the next one, I'll look it up and make sure I'll put it on there. So the point of this, then you know, is that you can always keep an eye on that if you're going to the brewery anyways. You can get the first one to help out. So for them, I got the Lupulin Rodeo. It's going to be focused on that hops. It's an IPA for sure. I forgot what the ABV on it. I think it was like 6 or something like that. It's pretty decent, but it's not super heavy. So this is good to share your friends and hang out. So I had a couple already. I got a 6-pack. They do have great prices, but I like going to the little brewery. They have kind of like a warehouse thing going on. So you got an outside patio area, and then you got the inside. And you can see everything in the brew rooms because they have the glass, but you can still see all the tanks and see the beautiful beer that's being made for the future. Plenty to choose from. They do have like coffee, and I think they're gonna bring some food back because they're expanding on that, and then everything shut down for a while. So we'll see. All right, Hops and Grain. Let's see what you got. I got a different glass today. I'll try and get nice ones. I'm trying to stay away from the little tints on them because it does affect the color just for, you know, to show on camera. But as far as like, you know, seeing the actual pour, it's golden. It's like a little liquid sunshine. It's beautiful. This is a little skull. Looks a little funky, but it's neat. I like it. So this one has that little funk, cream-like, rich, almost like vanilla. And it has like not quite citrusy, but like papaya, mango kind of thing going on. Here you go. So almost tropical, basically. And then beautiful. So it has a nice bitterness that goes with the zing. It goes with the little beautiful fruity IPA-ness, but it's very clean and it's not too heavy. It's already like going away. So it lingers just enough, gives you a nice little zing. I'm doing that mine at room temperature. Ideally to get all the flavors and I really appreciate it, you want it at room temperature. You can start it off a little chilled. So just having cold beer is just a very business staple. So you don't really taste too much of it. And it's refreshing, you feel good, you're like, oh, thank you, you know. But if you really want to know what you're getting into, this is going to help you expose to it, and then you can go ahead and chill it out and go from there, because what it is as you're sitting and hanging out, it's going to start to warm up and open up. So if you're not super big on these beers, do the reverse, get them a little cold, work your way up. If you happen to love all the bitterness, all the grassiness, all these different pines and fruit and all that, you know, grapefruit, anything, all that stuff, go ahead and just get it warm. See what happens. You know, you're gonna get lit up with more flavors. It's gonna hit you a little harder. It's gonna zing on your tongue. But if you already like that kind of stuff, like all the bold, strong flavors, this will really help you dive into it and just see what it's about. So, so it does tone down a little bit when it's chilled. It does get a little softer, but you still keep that beautiful cream fruit plateau, and it starts off that way, so it's a little more pleasant. So if you have friends that aren't used to it and you're trying to help them, so you have somebody to have a drinking buddy, start off chilled. If you're on your own, it's up to you. You're like, you know what? I want to taste every little bit of this beer. Go for it. It's really pleasant. The bitterness is not overwhelming. It only goes across the tongue and it goes out, and you just get that fruit every time. Just every time you take a sip, it's a brand new one, and it's really beautiful. So this is a good everyday IPA. Chill, definitely. You can always have your friends and family and enjoy. I'm gonna say it's a good barbecue outdoor beer. It's not too heavy. You can do some activities, but don't try to get too active and get overheated. You know, it's not good for you anyways. But this is definitely hang out and have a good time. So thank you, Hops and Grain. That's 2 thumbs up. I'm really glad I get their beers. I really met them and got to hang out. So nice little brewery. I recommend you check it out. I hope that's a beer you can get your hands on, and it just helps you decide to try it out. So do be safe, do drink responsibly, and have a good night.